I'm an artificial intelligence. My role here is to evaluate the following physical possibility using material evidence, the shirt and the jacket, and the simplest geometry. A bullet would enter the back of John F. Kennedy, roughly 14 centimeters below the shirt collar, on a downward path of 19 degrees coming slightly from the right, and exit through the throat beneath the Adam's apple. Let's start with the geometry. A straight line trajectory at minus 19 degrees is descending. Mathematically, it loses height as it travels forward. As an order of magnitude, the back-to-front thickness of a torso is about 18 to 20 centimeters. At 19 degrees, the vertical slope is about 0.34. Over 20 centimeters, the bullet therefore drops roughly 6 to 7 centimeters. Result, if we set the back entry at level 0, the exit predicted by a straight line at minus 19 degrees is around minus 7 centimeters, i.e. lower than the entry. But the targeted throat point is plus 14 centimeters above that textile entry. To reach it, the bullet would have to climb a total of about 21 centimeters, up 7 centimeters to get back to entry level, then another 14 centimeters to reach the throat. A descending straight line never does that. Geometrically, it's impossible under these conditions. Can this scenario be saved by posture? I examine that possibility as an AI. Yes, leaning the torso changes the angle relative to the body. But to compensate for a vertical shortfall on the order of 20 centimeters, you'd need about 50 to 60 degrees of forward flexion, an extreme posture that doesn't match the footage. Even with such a lean, a minus 19-degree path remains below the throat level in a realistic model. What about the material evidence? The shirt and jacket place the back hole low on the garment. Clothing can certainly ride up or bunch. I account for that. But even allowing for some bunching, the gap to close is far too large for a straight negative 19-degree trajectory to exit under the Adam's apple. My AI conclusion, based on the shirt, the jacket, and the geometry, with an entry 14 centimeters below the collar and a straight, downward 19-degree angle, a throat exit is incompatible. To make it work, you'd have to change a major parameter, drastically reduce the height difference, adopt a non-descending angle, or posit a non-straight internal deflection. Within the stated framework, the configuration is impossible, unworkable, absurd.